How does someone seemingly vanish from the face of the earth? Well, that's what investigators in Cornelius and multiple other law enforcement agencies are dealing with in the disappearance of Madalina Cojocari. The 11-year-old girl was last seen 3 years ago as she was getting off her school bus. Where is Madalina? And questions that still perplex investigators tonight in WBTV True Crime Carolinas.
We just want to find Madalina.
Monday, November 21st, 2022.
That is the last known video of her when she was getting off of that school bus.
11-year-old Madalina Cojocari was seen publicly for the last time.
It's just as perplexing today as it was the day it all started, sort of evolving, before us almost 3 years ago.
A sixth grader at Bailey Middle School in Cornelius, Madalina's day ended just like any other. Her school bus dropped her off here along Catawba Avenue and Lake Village Boulevard. Madalina didn't have to walk far to get home where she lived with her mother and stepfather. It's just down the street here in this neighborhood. Cornelius Police Chief David Balcom.
And it just didn't seem like anything was, really out of the norm with the mother and father, leading up to this.
But it wasn't until 3 weeks later, on December 15th, Madalina's mother, Diana Cojocari, admitted she hadn't seen her daughter since November 23rd. That only happened after a school guidance counselor questioned her about why Madalina hadn't been at school.
There had not been that follow-through. We wouldn't even know she was missing. So the truancy program that the school used, worked.
Investigators questioned Diana Cojocari and the stepfather, Christopher Palmer. How would you characterize their emotional well-being when they were being questioned?
I would say they were not distraught when we were talking to them.
What does that indicate?
It indicates that they have more knowledge than they're willing to share about where Madalina's at. Now, exactly what that knowledge is, we don't know. I hope we will know.
According to court documents, Diana Cojocari told investigators she waited to report Madalina missing because she didn't want to start a conflict with Christopher Palmer.
I don't know any parent that loved their child that wouldn't report their child missing if the child was in fact truly missing. I know that I would.
Diana Cojocari and Christopher Palmer were charged and convicted for failure to report Madalina missing. Cojocari later moved back to her home country of Moldova. Palmer still lives in Cornelius. I've tried contacting Palmer and Cojocari several times, but with no success. So what happened to Madalina? There's no evidence whatsoever to suggest that she has died.
Correct.
There's no evidence to suggest that she was kidnapped.
Correct.
And there's no evidence to suggest that she actually is in Moldova.
Correct.
That is the problem. No evidence of anything. But there is something just as important: hope.
This is not a cold case. It'll never be a cold case as long as I work here and as long as this agency is investigating it. Our goal is to find her, and we're not going to stop until we do.
Madalina is now 14 years old, and this is an age-enhanced photo of what she most likely looks like today. And take a good look. Keep your eyes open. Investigators say if you see something, say something. Even the most innocuous sighting might provide clues to help find Madalina Cojocari. If you know anything, call the FBI or the Cornelius Police Department. Both numbers are on your screen.